I want to talk about church hurt. It's happened to me. Church hurt has happened to me. I remember when I was going through my divorce 25 years ago. I had turned to the church I grew up in to ask for support during that process. And I didn't get it. I didn't get it. I was hurt. I was hurt. But I did not turn away from God. I did not turn away from God. People hurt me. But I did not look at that as God hurting me. I was able to separate it, and I'm grateful for that. So I began to seek the Lord even more. And He led me away from the church I grew up in because I was hungry for God. And I remember during that time, I would listen to a couple of the televangelists now, and I think that they are good for a season for us. I mean, it was helpful during that time. But I remember telling God, I am not stepping foot back into a church until I see the light of Christ in someone's eyes. I'm not going. And there was a man, Cecil Poston, who used to make nameplates for the station employees, on-air personalities. And I saw him in the post office, and he said, I have another nameplate for you, because I'd been there so long, he wanted to make me another one. And so he stopped at the station. And so when he stopped at the station, he said, can I ask you a question? And I was ready for that question because I knew it was going to come at some point. And I knew at that point too, anybody asked me that question, they better be prepared for the answer, because I was probably going to cuss them out if they were coming with that judgment, criticism, or shame, because I wasn't having it. Still not having it. But anyway, so he said, where do you go to church? And I said, I just looked at him like I'm looking at you, letting it get real uncomfortable. He's a white man. He started turning red. And I said, where do you go? And he said, I go to Winnetka Heights Baptist Church. And I said, okay. I said, I will see you there on Wednesday. Because my experience is church on Sundays, showy, showy, showy. I don't want showy, showy, showy. I want Wednesday night, where it's going, I'm going to get the real deal. So I showed up on Wednesday. There's more to the story, but I'm not going to tell you all that. But I showed up on Wednesday. And they were loving, they were accepting, and I knew that that's where God was leading me. And there was this light that I saw there. Not only Cecil, but when I would attend on Sundays, there was a lady, her name was Teresa Shaddix. She just passed away last year. And she just bright light. And I was just drawn to her. And I started talking to her, and I was telling about prison ministry, because at that time my really good friend had left me in the prison ministry. It was Judas that interfered, and that's another story. That's in my book, actually. So she ended up being Teresa ended up being the Bible teacher at the prison. So God brought me to the church to find someone to help me in the prison ministry. And we did the prison ministry for 7 years. Yeah, Jolie Correctional Center. So, church hurt. Had I stayed mad at God for stuff that people, Christians, did, I would not be where I am today. So I thank God that I sought the relationship with Him and not look at man. Don't look at man. Don't look at the people. Don't look at the people in the church. They're not God. And they can be the most difficult people that you deal with. But I am not just not, I am not going to let someone else keep me from God. That's not happening. Seek Him and you will find Him. You give too much people power. Somebody had the example the other day. They said, if you get mad at a restaurant, do you stop going? If you get mad at a boss at work, do you stop going? Or why you get mad at people at church and you stop going? I'm just saying. Anyway, that is what I am thinking about today. Don't be mad at God. Run to Him.